Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Ranch Simulator. So I came up here to the burger joint to see if there was any price multipliers that I could work with. There is not. If you're wondering what I'm trying to sell, I'm trying to sell most of my cheese is going to be cow cheese, blue mold. There's a couple that I kind of messed up on. And I also am selling beef sausage salami. Unfortunately, though, none of the multipliers are going to work for me. But what I'm going to do is, I came up here late on purpose, because what I'm going to do now is we're going to go to sleep right here. Why did I put my little sleeping blow-up mattress on this side, like by the warehouse? I'm not really sure, but I'm going to leave it there because I don't know, it seems like a pretty good spot for it. So it's bright and early on day 100. Can you guys believe it? Day 100? I don't think I've ever made it to day 100 in this game. Probably not even close, to be honest. But day 100, is it going to be my lucky day? Curd, no. Pork, no. Pork, meatball. Okay, a lot of pork. A lot of pork products. Okay, well, that is a bit of a shame because I need money today. Because as you can tell by the thumbnail, I am going to buy horses. I don't know how much horses are. If I had to guess, I would say about $5,000 each, and I'm going to want a male and a female. So I got to make some money, because right now I only have $2,200. I am dirt poor. Now, I could just sell the stuff I have and not worry about the multiplier, but I'm really trying not to do that. I'm really trying not to do that. Before we buy the horses, though, I am going to make a pen. So we've got a day or two. We can kind of see if we get some more multipliers. If I really have to, I will sell the stuff without a multiplier. But like I said, I'm gonna try not to do that because I do want to start, you know, saving up some money because eventually I want to get another ranch. And I'm gonna need about $24,000 for that. But that is not today. Today is gonna be horses, and I don't know anything about buying horses. I think I bought horses once when they were first put into the game, but it was a long time ago, and I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't that long. It feels like a long time ago. I don't remember anything about it. So we're just going to kind of have to see what's what. So before I started recording today, I did go ahead and get another load of wood. So I've got a ton of wood, which is good because I'm going to need a barn and then I'm going to need a lot of fencing for these horses. I went through with the lawnmower and I was kind of like driving around, like mowing the lawn. And I was just like, it would take way too long. This lawnmower is not sufficient. The game needs to add an attachment for the tractor that you can put on the back of the tractor to mow a much wider area. And I know they exist because I grew up on a farm, and the one thing I remember the most about being on that farm was during the summer, I would mow the lawn, and we had like 17 acres, so I don't even call it a lawn. But yeah, I would have like a tractor kind of like this. It didn't have anything over the top of it, but it was kind of like this, and it had an attachment on the back that would like mow a really wide area of grass. And I would just go through and mow the lawn. And it was during my summer, and don't think, oh man, that's an awful way to spend the summer. It wasn't my whole day. I did it like 6 to maybe 8 hours, and probably like more like 6 hours. And my parents gave me an allowance for it, so it was quite nice. So I was gonna mow it over here, and it was just taking too long, and I can't be dealing with that. So let's go ahead and build this farm, and well, not the farm, the barn, farm. They rhyme, yeah, they do. Now we're going to go ahead and build this farm, then we're going to put a good amount of fencing around it, and I'm going to give my horses a little bit more room than some of the other animals, and, you know, we're just going to breed them and then sell them, and that's it. Probably will not be very effective in making money. People told me, they're like, do not bother. It's not going to make you a lot of money. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, yeah, well, hey, man, it can't be any worse than the farming. The farming was atrocious. I can't believe how bad. You know what? Why don't I just do the parts that we're at, and then we'll drive around and I can't. You gotta do each individual board. My goodness, I forgot. Oh, see, you don't have to do it on that. Yeah, I think I talked about this last time I built the barn. It doesn't make any sense. Like some of these you have to do individually, and others you don't. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really take a lot of wood. It's just you just have to click a lot of 2x4, whatever these things are called. I don't remember what they're called. Studs? Are they called? Yeah, they're called studs. That's right, because you could use a stud finder. That's right. I wanted to. I have it. For those of you who don't know, well, I don't have it right now because it was taken down. But I do have an arcade in my basement. I had to take it apart because I had to have piers put in the basement, and I had to like clear out the entire basement. But I am gonna set it up again at some point. But needless to say, I was building an arcade in my basement, and I need to know where the studs are. So when I hang stuff on the wall, I don't like, you know, you want to go into a stud. And that's how I know they're studs, because it's called a stud finder. And, you know, I don't know if that's interesting to you guys, but yeah, it might be. It might be. I find it interesting. I love arcades. I quite literally grew up in well, not literally. I didn't like sleep or live in arcades, but I did grow up going to arcades during my childhood, and they were freaking awesome. You guys gotta understand, for you youngins out there, you gotta understand, if you wanted the best graphics, the arcades were where it was at. You know, I don't even think PCs were doing that great with graphics back then. I didn't have a computer until later on in life, though, so maybe they were, and I just didn't know. But the best, graphics I could get was going to the arcade. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go take a look at Pac-Man in the arcade, and then take a look at Pac-Man on the Atari freaking, not 7200, the Atari 2600, right? Yes, 2600, 5200, and 7600. What an awful way to name your systems. Maybe that's why nobody played Atari after the Nintendo came out. Well, because Nintendo was awesome and it had Mario and Zelda, so you can't compete with that. But yeah, go look at any of the games from the arcade, and then even on the Nintendo, they couldn't replicate arcade graphics until the Super Nintendo Genesis. So yeah, and so I love arcades. It's a very nostalgic thing for me, and they have these arcade 1-up machines, which are, they're okay. They're kind of like 3/4 scales, little. They don't have like the great parts in them. They're a little cheaply made, but I think they're made well enough to buy. That's why I buy them. But they're not like commercial grade, you know what I mean? But they also don't weigh 300 pounds. They weigh like 100, maybe 150 pounds. You can move them around easy. They're affordable, relatively affordable. I mean, if you want an arcade, you're looking at like multiple thousands of dollars. If you want an arcade 1-up machine, you're looking at maybe 600. And yeah, and some of them are really good. Some of them are not so good, but some of them are really good. So I do have a bunch of arcade 1-up machines. I also have a real Donkey Kong machine. It's not like from the 80s, but I had someone like make like a replica of it, and it's like commercial grade, super heavy and everything. One of the reasons I don't want to own the original machines is because they break down a lot, especially with the CRT monitors, and I don't want to deal with that. Like, it's not that I couldn't deal with it. I could probably figure it out, but I got my hands full of YouTube and my cats and my wife and family life and stuff, so I don't need to be trying to fix arcade machines. But I did get a commercial grade Donkey Kong. The thing is, it doesn't have a CRT. It has an LCD monitor or whatever they put in those things. So, but it is as close as you can get without having to worry about repairing stuff. So, all right, let's go ahead and put some doors in here. If you guys have any questions about my arcade, let me know. Because I'm never sure what people are interested in. I don't want to bore people. Like, if I talk about wrestling, like, people will like freak out. Oh no, the back was supposed to be another door, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, my bad. I guess we got to redo the back. My bad. That's okay. No big deal. See, you start talking about arcade machines too much, all of a sudden you don't know what you're doing, and you're building the wrong spot on the on the barn. It was a very easy fix, though, so no big deal. All right, let's put the doors in now. Door, and we also need one of these. I'm going to put the stalls in as well before I even get the animals, because I might as well. And I'm not going to put one there. I'll put one there, there. I guess I will put one there. Yeah, 3 on each side. That's why I make it 3 in the middle. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to need is troughs. And I don't remember where the troughs are. They're right here, aren't they? Okay. So, you know what? Let's put actually, where are the horses going to go? I think they're going to go back and around here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right, so that means they can get out that way. I guess I'll just put the troughs over here. I don't know if it matters where I put the troughs. I thought there was a reason to put the troughs in a certain spot, but I don't know. It's not quite, ringing a bell on where I'm supposed to put them. So I guess I'll just put them. Hold on. Let's do the big ones first. The water goes in the corner. Never mind. Okay, water bowl in the corner. All right, that's looking good. And food trough right here. So that looks like it's going to interfere with the door, but I don't think it is. We should probably build that door right now, though, just to make sure. What do we need? Some metal? Okay. I'm going to just go grab a 50 piece of metal to bring it over here, because I know I'm going to need metal for the other doors, and I'm probably going to need a lot of metal for other... I got to put a light switch on this end of this building, by the way, because I got to run all the way over here to turn on the freaking lights. All right. Well, that's not for today, but... Oh, one other thing, too. When I first started building for the horses, I was looking at I think it's called a paddock. Yeah, the training paddock. And I was like, I thought this was just a gate. I thought it was a gate, and then you could build the fencing however you want. That's not the way it works, and it doesn't make sense because it does take 100 planks. No, the paddock is an actual giant thing. So I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'm not going to put it down right now. I don't know what training the horses will do. Maybe if you train them, they like sell for more. Maybe they have stats. I don't know. The whole horse thing is completely foreign to me. I'm assuming you train them and then they get better and then you can sell them for more if they have higher stats. That would make sense. But I don't know for sure if that's how it works. So we're just going to come over here. This was not my intention to build like this either. My intention was to build a horse pen the same way I had mine in real life. And that was, you would have like a gate and it would be just a giant pen for the horses. And then to the left, there'd be like a little overhang so they could get out of the rain and stuff, maybe sleep in the overhang. And then that was it. And we did have a barn on the farm, but it wasn't for horses to go into. The barn was to hold all the hay and the sweet feed and all the farm equipment and stuff. So the horses never went in the barn. But the barns in this game are specifically designed for the animals. So it's just a different, build. So I'm going to go with what the game gives me and not try and force in my real life experience on a farm when I was like, I don't know, 7, 10 years old, something like that. Okay, so this is done. And I think that's going to work really well with the troughs. Yes, that's exactly what, okay. That's exactly what I wanted. So we're going to need a lot more metal. I knew we were going to need a lot of metal. Let's just go ahead and dump all this metal into the stalls. And then I think once all this metal's spent, I'm going to build the fence. I don't want to continue putting that stuff in there because I want to build the fence. And the fence, should I have the fence go on both sides? I do want more room for the horses. Nah, I'm just going to make a bigger fence over here. All right, so the fencing. The bane of my existence in this game. I don't know, it's a little hard to deal with the fencing. So that is, yep, that's the inside. And we got to line this up as best we can. And then go until it's red. And then, wait, what? Why is it getting so close? Hold on. Can this go inside? No, it starts going up. Okay. So we want to line this up as best we can. And then put it as close as we can to the wall. Like so. Come on. Wait, what? Did I click the wrong button? I did. All right, hold on. Hold on. Yep, there we go. That looks pretty good to me. I don't know, man. That looks, this might have to be one of those decisions where I just say, you know what? It's good enough. It's good enough because I hate it that this stuff does not snap into place. Although, thank goodness the fencing at least snaps into other fencing. I do appreciate that, but I wish it snapped into the barn as well. So we're going to make this a little bit bigger than my other pens because, I don't know. Our horses always had bigger pens than the rest of our animals. I don't know if that's a thing or... All right, that should be pretty good. We don't want to go crazy here. And then we got to put this in at 90 degrees. It looks about right to me. And then this goes like this. Man, it's already nighttime again. All right. That's okay. We're going to go sleep, and then we're going to go check out the prices, see if there's any multipliers. I can't believe I only have like $2,000. It's crazy. Does that look right? I can't tell. It kind of looks off, but I don't know. I don't think it is. Yeah, actually, I think that might be off. It's kind of hard to tell because it's getting dark. So we got some KJ48 logic here. It was too dark to see, so I couldn't build properly. So I just built during the night anyway and just finished it. Well, whatever. It's all good. Let's go to sleep, and then let's go check on the prices. I'm going to have to make some money if I'm going to buy any horses, man. So fingers crossed, that this is going to work out. Let me show you what I got going on over here, though, before we go sell stuff. I do have some cheese in here as well, which is probably just... Yeah, it's done. Okay, we'll grab some of that cheese, too. Man, I'll tell you right now, if cheese ever gets a multiplier, I'm going to be like a millionaire. Anyway, so I did put it... I'm going to end up putting a gate right here. And the fence goes all the way around here. Yeah, it's a giant fence. I wanted a big fence for my horses. And come over here and just kind of finished it up right there. It's all looking good. Let's go ahead and disconnect that. Then we're gonna just drive straight up into here. This is what this made. That's what this is made for. English should be very difficult. So, all right. So now we just, yep, just like that. Actually, I'll put it right there. And then we just left click E, left click E, left click E. Bring this right over here. Okay. Mother effing stupid cheese. Cage, you hit the wrong button. Don't blame the cheese. It's not the cheese fault. The cheese is innocent. Yeah, fair enough. Couldn't sleep last night, by the way. I figured last night I was like, all right, I'm going to be a responsible adult. I'm going to go to bed at 10:30 and I'm going to get up at like 7 and then, you know, start working on videos and stuff. So I go to bed at 10:30 and then I wake up at like 11. No, it was like 11:58. So it was basically midnight. And the thing is, when I woke up, I thought it was like 7. I was like, oh, I got to get up and go to work. And I was like, oh, it's just midnight. That's weird that I woke up. And then I woke up again at like 2:30 and I could not get back to sleep. And I blame my boss because for most of my life, I have been... Oh, that's not what I want to do. For most of my life, I've been baking bagels at a bagel store. I quit like a couple of years ago, but I was working there since I was 18. So, yeah, baking bagels at a bagel store. And my life for, you know, actually more than half my life, I've probably been getting up around 3 or 4 in the morning to go to work. So if I go to bed a little bit early, you know, and now 10:30 isn't really that early, but it's early for me, I will wake up at like around 2:30 or 3. It's just built into my freaking brain at this point, which really sucks. Because I wanted to get to sleep. And I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna get a lot of sleep like a normal person, get up at a normal hour, and yeah, not so much. Not so much. So here I am. It's now almost 6 o'clock in the morning, and I've been up since 2:30. I started working at 3, grinding, editing videos for today and all that good stuff. Or not editing videos, but I had to set up the videos. I edited them last night, but I still have to make thumbnails for them and everything. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Am I gonna take a nap later? I hope so, because I only got about 4 hours of sleep. But you gotta listen to your body, man. Sometimes you just need 4 hours of sleep. Sometimes you need 12. It's just, at least that's the way my body's been. Like, some days I'll sleep for 12 hours, other days I'll sleep for 4. It just depends on, you know, my brain. I have no clue. I don't know what's wrong with me. Lots of things. Where to begin? Anyway, so let's come on in here and come on. Give me a multiplier for cheese, bro. I haven't had a multiplier for cheese in forever. Maybe never. No, I've sold cheese before, but I might not have had a multiplier for it. Better give me a freaking multiplier, you piece of crap. Do it! Curd, no. Beef, no. Beef meatball, no. What is wrong with you, stupid required products board? Unbelievable. Well, I got another day. If it doesn't give me what I need tomorrow, I might just have to sell everything. And you know what? Let's pick up everything and put it down whenever you restart the game. Or I think it's restarting the game. I'm not sure about sleeping. You have to pick stuff up and put it back down for it to show up. And I'm just kind of curious, if I sell everything without the multiplier, how much will I get? All right. $22,000 would be more than enough. Also, eggs are $6, just like I thought. So is it worth putting into the cheese and the sausage and stuff? I don't know. You make $4 more for every time you do it. So I just don't know if I care. But yeah, that stuff is whoo-wee. If we get the multiplier, we're looking at like $30,000 at least, probably a little bit more. But we're not getting it yet. So I mean, we'd have to get the multiplier for both of our things. We have 2 things in there. We have sausage, beef sausage, and blue mold cheese. And the chances of us getting, you know, multipliers for both of those is probably very, like, not likely. I mean, I can't even get the multiplier for one of them. But that's okay. I don't need $25,000 right now. I just need like 10. I think the horses, I'm assuming the horses are going to be about $5,000 each. But I'd like to go in with more than 10 just in case, because I really don't know. I'm going to have to do something with these cows. They might be starting to cause me lag. I'm not really sure. Let's go see how many cows we have. I might have to like start murdering. Yeah, this is too many cows. I'm not going to worry about today, but this is going to have to be something we're going to have to deal with. Maybe even next episode. We'll just kind of see how it goes. What I'm going to do is, here's the thing. Should I put the males or the females in the pens? I think I'll put the females in there. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I think I'll put the females in there I don't know, just because. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab another thing of metal while we're up here. And, well, I guess I might as well grab a couple. Because those stalls are like 10 metal each, right? So that's 60 metal right off the bat. Yeah, that should be enough metal. That should be enough metal, but what we are gonna need is a lot of wood. I'm glad. I'm just gonna keep buying trailers and getting more wood. Like, just buying more wood. Just freaking wood everywhere. Oh, I love it. I love it. Right? Is that close enough? No, I didn't think so. The game's a little generous with the hitching, but it's not that generous. There we go. Cool. And now what we do is we just drive around the fence and put all of the wood in there. This right here, let's grab this wood really quickly before we forget about it. Cool. And then let's go ahead and make ourselves a gate right here. I was like, why isn't that snapping into place? I think I raised that gate a little bit. Let's not do that. I pressed E. It's because I think in the Infected, you press E to build stuff. So that's why I'm pressing E a lot in this game. And that is not the correct button press. So. Cool. Grab these. Grab these. I mean, the fencing is like... The fencing can be expensive in the beginning of the game, but when you're at the point now where I'm just buying 400 wood at a time, yeah, I mean, you can make a big pen. It's not really that big of a deal. We just have to put some more troughs in here. I think one more set of food and troughs on the outside, and that's it. And why did I put stalls in there? I'm not gonna need the stalls right away because I'm assuming horses aren't gonna reproduce that fast. But at some point, I might want to keep the reproduction of the horses. I don't know. It doesn't hurt to have stalls in there. And if I need them, I'll have them. And if I don't, then I don't. That's it. So as I'm building, I'm wondering if I'm going to want to put more gates in the fence. Probably, but I don't need to do it right now. I can always break it later if I want to put a gate somewhere. I've got some plans for this build that I'm not going to tell you because I want it to be a surprise. And see, pressing E again. Freaking, I don't know who to blame, this game or the Infected. Because the Infected makes you build with E, this game makes you build with left click. So, I don't know. They're both to blame. Come on, guys. Get on the same page. Oh, that was not good. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is now done. So let's go ahead and finish the doors. And, oh yeah, the stalls, I forgot about those. Oh, and the troughs. Man, I might not have enough. I'll have enough planks, but not by as much as I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to have, like, mad planks. I mean, not so much. Not so much, but that's okay. I'll have enough. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. So let's do that and do some troughs. Stuff just takes so much wood, you know? Let's grab the metal as well. And 10 in there. Oh, these are all... Oh. Oh, there we go. 10 there. 10 there. 10 there. Okay, good. And then the doors. I'm not going to need as much of this metal as I thought. But that's okay. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Can I put that down there, please? There you go. And, yep, everything's starting to look good. Just need to get a lot of planks in here, dude. My goodness. I was gonna, like, drive this thing right in there, but I was like, eh, I don't wanna. And now I'm paying the price. You know, I think I'm gonna leave these stalls open. I'm not gonna be using them to separate anything, so might as well leave them open, let the horses go where they want. And I think I'm gonna run out of wood, which is just... I mean, I guess I really shouldn't be that surprised. I mean, this is a huge freaking thing to build. And you know what else I just realized? I don't have any silos or windmills in the area, so I'm gonna have to build those as well. The good news about those is they're made out of metal. And well, do I have a lot of metal? I mean, I've got a decent amount of metal, but I'm not sure if I have enough for that. I think I will. I think it's about, if I had to guess, I would say maybe about 200. It's over 200. Maybe 250 metal, something like that. And that's only 5 stacks. So I definitely have it. But this is becoming a really expensive endeavor here, man. Like, for real. I'm going to need 4 more stacks of wood. And we're going to have just enough wood. Hopefully there's nothing else I need wood for. I'm really front-loading this building. Like, I'm building everything I'm going to need for these horses. And, you know, once that's done, I shouldn't need any more wood. And I'll go buy some in between episodes, but I'm hoping not to have to do it for this episode. And we are almost at the end of the day, which means I need to go check on the multipliers again. And I don't know what I'm going to do, man. I might just say the hell with it and sell everything. It's annoying because, like, it's actually a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of mundane repetition to make the sausage and to make the cheese. And I'd like to get as much money for it as I possibly can, but I don't have any other options here at this point. The game is not leaving me with options. All right, so let's go ahead and make ourselves a silo. I think this thing should show you the area that it's going to affect before you place it down. But this should be okay here, hopefully. Maybe I'll save the game before I build it just in case. And that's going to be concrete, no problem. Metal, no problem. Metal, no problem. And how do I want this to go? I can't see which way the windmill is going. Oh, there we go. I want it to go like this. Yep, there we go. A little bit more. No, that's good. That is just fine. Just fine. Okay, metal. And we are going to need some concrete as well. So really quickly, before I take the metal off, look at how organized this is. Oh, so organized. I needed like a little bit of a boost to get up there. I put down the saddle to get up there. And then I realized there's a ladder, but the ladder seems pretty high. I would need like maybe a smaller ladder. I don't know how high you can go on the ladder. So maybe I'll buy the ladder at some point. I'll see exactly how it works. I probably should, considering I'm doing it like a series here. I want to show as much stuff as possible, even the stuff I think is useless. Farming. And yeah, so I'll probably get it anyway. And I did not save the game, so I really hope this is going to reach all of the troughs. I think it will, obviously, or I wouldn't be doing it like this. 125, you go in there, and 50 concrete. All right, let's go ahead and buy that. Oh, that's right, there's only one silo for the horses. I don't expect to have, like, a ton of horses. Like, if I have, like, more than 6 horses, I'm probably going to sell one of them, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on the area to show exactly how far these things can go. So there's the silo. And yep, that looks good. Yeah, it definitely looks good. And then I mean, I don't really have to check this, but I'm going to anyway, just to make sure. I think it's about the same as the silo. Yeah, okay, so all their food containers are good, and we're good to go. I actually had enough wood. Thank goodness, man. I didn't think I was going to. Okay, let's go ahead and close that. Let's turn this off. Let's go ahead and fill everything, and then fill everything. And make sure... Oh, we need to finish that. Okay. All right, hold on. I might have spoken too soon. It looks okay. Is that everything? Nope, we got this door right here. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. Is it going to need any metal? I don't think so. A couple more planks. And it's really brought me down to, like, nothing as far as wood goes. All right, let's go ahead and open that. And I think everything's done, as far as I can tell. All right, that is wonderful. Wonderful. And we got to get this thing out of the way. And then we're going to do that. We're going to go get some horses. We're not going to get the horses today. I think, well, I don't have the money to get the horses anyway, so. But tomorrow morning, we will go check on the prices, and we'll see what's what. All right, fingers crossed. Come on, it's got to be sausage or cheese, man. Beef, sausage, or cheese, please. Come on, don't do me dirty. What do we got? That's freaking annoying. All right, you know what? I just got to bite the bullet here and just... Do I really want to sell everything? I should probably sell a little bit of each thing and keep some. All right, cow cheese, we'll sell that. We'll sell cow cheese because that's not the good stuff. All right, do we make any mistake with beef sausage? We could sell the eggs. Why not? All right, so that's cow cheese, blue mold. That's cow cheese. That's good. Beef sausage. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell that and that. We need some big money here. Beef sausage, egg, and salami. Sure. We're up to $8,000. Let's sell a big thing of cheese and a big. Yeah, I mean, we just gotta sell a lot of it. All right, $13,000 should be pretty good for 2 horses. I'm really discouraged that I had to, sell it without having a, you know, oh, here, police outside. I was like, what's up with that? I was like, I thought it was in the game. Anyway, we didn't get the multiplier for him, but you know, what are you gonna do? I tried, man. I really tried. The only thing I didn't do is cheese the system. No pun intended, exactly. I could have just kept, you know, going to sleep or whatever, restarting the game, saving the game, restarting it, saving the game, restarting it, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And I don't need to. I don't quote-unquote need to. So we're going to go try and get a couple horses here. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I know you have to go to, like, some auction, but I don't know. And you click on the auction by those little signs right there, I think. There is one close to my, you know, I can't call it a base. It's not a base. I want to call it a base, because that's what I call everything in these games. But no, it's close to my ranch. The thing is, I don't know if I need a truck there. I don't know what's going to happen when I buy the horses. Are they just going to pop out on the road next to the sign that I clicked on? Or, I don't know. I'm going to have a truck with me, though, just in case. And, oh boy, here we go. Here we go. All right, cool. Slow down there. Slow down there, buddy. I keep wanting to save up to $24,000 to buy the other ranch, but I just keep spending on stupid crap like horses and farming. But it's fun, so I guess if you're having fun, it's not a waste. All right, so we're gonna hop into this thing. Does this thing have a lot of gas? Good enough. Good enough for our purposes here. And I'm assuming I can. You know, this might not transport horses. It doesn't look like the way you would transport horses. If you're going to transport horses, you see that little trailer over there? You would transport them in that. The thing is, that thing's buggy AF. So I don't know what's going to go on with the horses. I guess theoretically I could bring a saddle and then just ride the horse back to my ranch. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're flying by the seat of our pants here. So let's just kind of see how it goes. All right, so yeah, you just have to save the game and right here for the auction. All right, $250. All right, so you've got stamina, speed, handling, and health. Should I worry about any of the stats? Oh, bid, skip. All right, how do I? No, I don't want that with no health. No. Oh wow, that's too much money. Oh, that one looks good. Not a lot of speed, but. How much did I... Oh, so if I press the button, that means I'm bidding on what the... Okay. 585. 4,000. I'm not... 4,000? All right, let's go with 4,100. Hey, stop bidding, you jerks. There we go, 4,100. Not too bad. Okay, so you can only buy one at a time. To call your horse, aim the cursor at it and press H to whistle. And it'll follow you around, see more information. Okay. Oh, it comes with a saddle. Oh, okay, so I didn't need the... Okay. Alright, so I didn't need the truck. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Now, this thing is slow. And I knew it would be slow. Maybe I can train it in a training paddock and get it some more speed. I don't know. Like I said, this whole horse thing is completely foreign to me. Do they have a stamina bar? I don't know. I don't know what that little horse thing on the bottom is. The little head with the things around it. Whoa. Oh, wait. Is it getting experience by... I think it's getting experience by galloping. I don't see a stamina bar. I'm assuming it doesn't have one. I don't have a stamina bar. Oh, he does have a stamina bar somewhere. Because he just stopped galloping. And we got him galloping again, which is great. Let's get him to... Now, you horses don't have to worry about being turned into glue. It's not gonna. I'm getting like some lag issues here. I might have to deal with those cows in a more extreme manner. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I could just let them all starve to death like I did with the pigs, but I really should just celebrate. Yeah, I'm gonna celebrate the males. Now I'm gonna separate the males. All right. So, do I ever take the saddle off these horses? Like, they wouldn't be on the horses all the time, would they? All right. How do I get off? There we go. All right, you get closed. You get closed. Hey, come on over here. All right, good girl. Now, how do I get her to stop following me? How do I look at her stats as well? I think I saw it up here. Toggle stats tab. There we go. Hey, look. Hey, look. She got some speed by me just running her around. That's awesome, dude. People tell me horses aren't worth it, and they might not be worth it, like financially to make money. But I think I'm gonna have fun with them. All right, let's go get a male for this filly. And gonna make little baby horses. So as I'm running down here to get another horse, you know what I was just thinking of? How about a ranch simulator 2? But instead of it being like modern times, it's like olden times. Like, you know, when the pilgrims came over from Europe to America, and like it was just woods everywhere, and you had to actually chop trees to make room for your, you know, for your ranch and everything, and just kind of do it like that. That might be pretty cool. Although, you know, not having modern technology might be a little rough, but I don't know, man. I think that could be pretty decent. All right, so we're looking for a male. Skip that one. Yeah, this one. 45, 46, 47. I'm assuming the stats that the horse has will carry down to its children and make its children better. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. All right, here you go. Let's see if we can get you some stats while we gallop back. That is a male, right? The male is the little arrow pointing up to the right. I'm pretty sure, because yeah, the female is the plus, the upside down plus thing. So yeah, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We got 2 horses, and I'm gonna want them to mate. I think next episode, and I might even start on it between episodes. I need to get control of the cows. I've let them run wild. I've been murdering them too. Like I killed 3 cows today. And it's still getting out of hand. So I'm going to have to separate the males and the females and start being a little bit more hands-on with what I allow them to reproduce, because they are slower to reproduce than pigs, but it's starting to get a bit much here. Honestly, the lag feels really weird. It feels like oh, I just got a kind of jockey achievement. It feels like weird lag. It's like stuttering. It's not like frame rate issues. Just, I mean, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Hey, look, peeking out the window. Hey, who's that? Who did you bring me? Hey, come on. Come on, buddy. Wait, come on. Hello? There you go. Okay, how do we get them to stop following us? Whistle again, I guess? I don't know. There you go. I wish we could take the saddles off them. If there's a way to take the saddles off them, please let me know. Because I don't like the idea of them being in there with the saddles on them. That would be incredibly uncomfortable for them. And it would not be good. So anyway, guys, horses, while they're not going to make me rich, I think they're going to be a lot of fun. If you guys ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.